Hey everyone, we're the Nintendo Power Couple. I'm Ophelia.
And I'm Danny, and today we're going to discuss a game that we had hands-on time with at E3 this year. It is State of Mind, coming soon on the Nintendo Switch from Daedalic Entertainment.
Now this one is very interesting. So basically it kind of delves into the world of transhumanism. Humans being able to evolve past our current form and live through technology.
And the game takes place, you play as Richard Nolan, a journalist, and the game takes place in Berlin in 2048, so not too far in the distant future. And you wake up in a hospital after an explosion, and you find that your wife and child is missing, and you have to kind of use your journalistic skills to check out the environment and try to figure out where your wife and your child has gone, and try to figure out the mysteries that surround this new world, this dystopian world that we're living in now at 2048.
And there's also like there's almost two worlds coexisting together. There's the real world that is sort of in ruins because resources.
Think Blade Runner, right? Think Blade Runner.
Definitely think Blade Runner. AI has kind of taken over. Resources are super limited, and people are struggling. Wars are breaking out and stuff like that. And then there's the other side of the world that's all in a fake reality, basically.
It's like a perfect virtual reality world to live in.
I guess throughout the process of playing the game, you're put up against the question and a lot of questions of having to ask yourself as a player, which is really cool. Would you rather live in a real world that isn't perfect and might be falling apart and try to save that world, or do you live in a fake world that just isn't real? So it's really interesting and makes you think a lot.
Well, they said right now that the game will take about 15 hours to complete. It is straight single player, no online components. It is completely narrative story driven. It is a thriller. It's a futuristic thriller. So I can't wait to give it a shot.
Yeah, it sounds very exciting. What we played was really fun. There's also really cool ways of using the Switch handheld while you're playing it. There's certain points that there's puzzles that you have to figure out to progress to the next section. And there's cool ways that you can actually use the Switch to figure out those puzzles, and also if you rather use your regular controls, you could do that too. So that's a cool added little feature.
We had hands-on time with handheld very briefly though in our private appointment, and it ran smoothly. They were saying that they are going for, and they have 720 at 30 frames, which is fantastic. And in the story itself, there are more than just Richard you play as. There are, I think, 5 other playable characters. So you will be diving into other stories from other perspectives in this entire world that, is like that. I keep saying Blade Runner. Like,
definitely Blade Runner vibes. If you like Blade Runner or any sort of
Inception,
Christopher Nolan movie, definitely. You're going to find yourself completely taken over in this world. Oh, and another cool thing is the actual like art design of the whole
visuals
world.
Are really cool.
What was the actual term for it?
They said it's low poly visuals because it looks good from far away. Things look more realistic, but as you approach certain things in the game, you'll start to see that polygon shape where things are kind of have the flat edges and look more like a video game. And they said that that's not just for, I guess, the budgetary limitations that developer has, but they said they integrated that into the story so that you could see things where it's like things might not be always real in this world, with the mix of virtual reality and with real world elements.
Just like
which is great.
The question that you pose to yourself, looking at it from far away, you think, oh, this looks fantastic. But when you go in and look deeper at, what is actually before you, it might not be perfect.
You realize it's fake.
So it's so brilliant, the art design on this one.
So it's going to feel like, I think it's going to feel like you're either watching a nice sci-fi movie or reading a nice sci-fi book. Especially if it's handheld, you could probably turn it on, play a little bit, get into the story, on and off with handheld mode or docked. We can't wait for it. And it's going to be, there's a launch date of summer 2018, so it's really not that far away.
Yeah, right around the corner, any minute.
So, what do you guys think? Have you guys checked out the teaser trailer? We'll link everything below so you guys can check out the teaser trailer, see what we showed so far.
And if you have any other questions about it, we did get to play a little bit of it handheld. And the awesome people at Daedalic Entertainment did show us and tell us and explain a lot of it to us. So if you have any other questions, definitely let us know in the comments, and we'll try to answer as best as we can.
Yeah, and thank you so much to the amazing people at Daedalic Entertainment for giving us the private appointment and showing us the game. We can't wait to get hands-on with the full version. So,
that's about it.
Yeah, as always, gaming is better together. So until next time,
thanks for watching.
Hey, so if you liked that video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Nintendo Power Couple YouTube channel, and follow us on social media.
And if you want to support our channel, be sure to check out our Patreon or grab yourself some NPC merch.
So remember guys, gaming is always better together, so until next time, thanks for watching.